Hello world. This is Conrad of Conrad the Fourth, which is me. So I wanted to go over my top 10 funniest tweets as picked by myself, because no one else is going to pick them for me, because I have like 15 followers on Twitter. But I wanted to go and do this video because, well, I haven't uploaded to YouTube in about 10 months, and I should probably get around to doing that a lot more often than I have been. So, my top 10 funniest tweets, not ranked in terms of funniness, but it's in chronological order because it's just easier to do that on Twitter. If there's an easier way, please let me know so I can navigate, I guess, that social platform a little bit better. And I'm just going to go into the thought process behind the jokes. Some of them are kind of self-explanatory. Other ones may need a little bit more of an explanation. So I'm going to do that. And before my publicist wanted me to read something really quick before I get into those tweets. So let's see what they have prepared for me. Okay, here we go. I wanted to start off by saying, since you probably have not watched my other videos or have seen me live in an Orange County bar or brothel, I have a very dry sense of humor. I dabble in one-liners and observational humor. Yes, humor. I want you to understand me just a little bit before I get into these tweets. Okay, are you ready? I know I am. These tweets are also in chronological order. Yeah, that's what I said before. So, yeah, I already talked about that. Don't worry about it. And, but yes, these are not ranked in terms of being funny. They're ranked in chronological order. And if you do not find them funny, please support me and Venmo me $5 for every joke that you did not get or didn't find funny, so I can eat this week, since the government has stopped my unemployment claim. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. Tweet number 1. My humor is so dry, you won't even need a towel. And that was tweeted on February 22nd. So I guess that one doesn't really need much explaining, so you probably get it. Number 2 is, there shouldn't be a crash course for new drivers or pilots. And that was tweeted on February 26th. So yeah, I don't think there should be a crash course for anyone who's trying to apply for a job that has anything to do with transportation. So yeah, that's the second one. Number 3, my celebrity lookalike is dead. And that was tweeted on March 15th. This one probably needs a little bit more explanation. It's basically me thinking that nobody looks like me, at least a celebrity or any historical figure in time. And if they do, they're probably dead. So I don't think anyone currently looks like me. But if you think someone does, let me know, and I will be the judge of that. Let's see, number 4 was tweeted out on 4/20. The first time I smoked weed, I did not get high. I got altitude sickness. So I've said this in my stand-up before, and it's gotten mixed reviews. So basically, you didn't get high, you got really, really high, to the point of altitude sickness, which sucks, because that's a real thing. Number 5, this is getting into the COVID times and the pandemic. Number 5 is, contactless delivery is how I was born. So yes, April 29th, this is 2 months into the pandemic, and pretty much every food commercial was hyping up their contactless delivery. Uber Eats, Lyft Eats, or I don't think they have delivery, DoorDash, all that kind of stuff. And even at fast food places and other restaurants, they're just like, contactless delivery. We don't touch you when you order your food and come pick it up. So I don't think they did that in the first place, but I guess they had to make it known. And so I decided to put my birth into the equation. Let's see, number 6 on the list is, my neighbors have a pre-existing condition, breathing. And yes, I hate my neighbors. Well, I hated my neighbors. They were horrible, and they never stopped moving, singing, screaming, slamming doors at all hours of the day. And they didn't even have kids that lived there. That wasn't even an excuse. They didn't have animals. It was just a couple who always had people over, and they were singing like opera music at like midnight on a Tuesday, so it didn't really make sense. And I wished they would have moved, but I had to move instead because I knew they were never going to leave. So that's number 6. Tweet number 7 out of 10. I only watch Fox News so I can have something to contribute during family dinners. So if you have a conservative family and you yourself are not a conservative, then you understand what I'm talking about. So I've just become kind of like the fact checker of the family, but since I have 2 history degrees, it's kind of just become a normal thing for me, and they just kind of come to expect it. So whenever I come over, they have all these new things to tell me about what's going on in the world, and then I have to tell them, well, no, that's not really how it is. But hey, you know, don't let a difference of political opinion just ruin your entire family. Try not to. It would be good if you didn't do that. And I try not to get into politics too much because no one wants to hear that from a comedian, I guess. Anyway, number 8, ancient grains must be really stale. And that's it. Just that one-liner. August 31st. It's just a funny thought because ancient grains, like the term ancient means like thousands of years pretty much. And when you think of ancient, you think of like before Jesus. And they sell ancient grain Cheerios and granola and all that stuff right now in the stores. So it's kind of strange that they brought that back from the dead, I guess. So ancient grains must be stale. They're pretty old. The sell-by date doesn't even affect it. So yes, that was number 8. Number 9 is a little Canada humor. When people ask questions in Canada, is it called a Q&A? Yes, Q spelled like Q as in a line, like a French line, and then A because, you know, A. Canadians say A, I guess. I've never been to Canada, but I'm just assuming that they say that every once in a while. So a little bit of French-Canadian humor, harmless, you know. Gotta love Canada. Nothing bad to say about them. And number 10 is probably the shortest joke that I've ever written, and I'm pretty happy about it. And this was tweeted on December 3rd. Paper is so edgy. And it's just 4 words. Paper is so edgy. And this is probably the shortest joke. I just think it just gives paper kind of a seemingly harmless product a little bit of edge, you know? Just kind of let it be the villain every once in a while. Paper is very edgy sometimes, you know, puts a little eyeliner on. Who knows? Paper has a mind of its own sometimes, but yeah, give it a little bit more personality. So that is it. That is my top 10 tweets from my perspective. I don't know, it's from your perspective. You can go back and look at my Twitter and follow me on my other social media accounts. I post a whole bunch of stuff over there. Not so much lately, but I'm trying to get better. I'm doing more, writing more, and you will be seeing more content. And if you don't want to, well, why are you still watching this? Why are you still watching this video? But yes, so that is top 10 tweets, and I am signing off, and I will see you in another video or somewhere else in the Twitter internet area world of this insane earth that we live on. So yes, I'll see you later.